Hey everyone, meteorologist Joe Martucci here with your Tuesday forecast. Here is a photo from St. Paul, Minnesota. Typically, it would be a blue sky, but it's dull shades of gray because wildfire smoke is back in the upper Midwest. And you remember what happened last year in New Jersey? We had wildfire smoke haze the sky for weeks. We even turned orange in the northern part of the state. Well, it looks like this one won't have that kind of same level of intensity, both with the number of wildfires in Canada as well as the intensity of the smoke in the upper Midwest, at least yet. Let's take a look at our smoke aloft and see if it will impact New Jersey. This is 7 a.m. on Tuesday. Nothing over New Jersey. That is good for us. But you see that big clump of green out towards Alberta and Manitoba in the central and western part of Canada. Well, that's going to try to make its way eastward. But what happens with us is that we get wet as we go Tuesday night into Wednesday. Really, not just only in the Northeast, but even into parts of the Midwest as well, preventing any smoke from reaching us, at least for this week. All right, let's take a look at that rain. It is a mini coastal storm that will be coming our way here. Rain does look to start early on Wednesday, really just after midnight. And then we see a soaking rain here for Wednesday. It's a wet Wednesday. It will be gusty. There will be some coastal flooding, I believe, but this is not a big deal for us. We have seen way worse when it comes to coastal storms, even this year. So this is just more of a pipsqueak kind of storm that will bring, yes, one wet day Wednesday and some showers on Thursday. So plan your outdoor plans accordingly. So if you want to go golfing, Tuesday is going to be a day to do it. It's not the nicest looking day, but it is a dry day and a seasonable one. Temperatures will start out in the 50s. We'll peak around 70 degrees and then we'll fall into the 60s as we go into the evening. The shore stays in the 60s throughout the day. Here's a look at our future cast. A couple of showers around midnight. Really, the bulk of this doesn't come in until the morning on a Wednesday here. And you see it just raining and raining throughout the day, but then turning more showery as we go overnight as the storm system kind of just stalls around and wrings itself out of moisture. And Thursday, yes, we'll see some showers. There will be some rain, but it's not a washout. I would say 2 to 3 hours of your Thursday will be wet. Rainfall totals generally between 3/4 of an inch to an inch and a quarter here. This coming over a 36-hour or so period of time leads me to believe we're not going to see much in the way of rainfall, flooding. Here's a look at our forecast gusts. We'll start the clock at midnight on Wednesday. Winds out of the south. Not that gusty, really. It gets more gusty as we go into the afternoon. Top gusts again around 40 miles an hour, with many gusts in the 30s throughout the PM hours Wednesday and into our Wednesday night. It's a good breeze, but it's not enough to cause any wind damage or power outages, thankfully. I do believe 2 rounds of coastal flooding will be possible on Thursday. One from 1 to 6 a.m., another one from 2 to 8 p.m. If you flood, it's for less than 2 hours. It's not even going to be everywhere, just in the most susceptible areas. No property damage to speak of. Then we go to the weekend here, and it's going to be best case scenario 50-50 between wet and dry. A wet Saturday, a dry Sunday. However, that rain on Sunday is awfully close to us, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw rain on both Saturday and Sunday. It has been a number of weekends here where we see at least rain on one of the 2 weekend days. We're going to hope, fingers crossed, as we go into Memorial Day weekend, that the shore is dry and maybe we get some sunshine too as we go into Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. We'll take you home here. So Tuesday, dry day here. Wednesday, a raw, nasty day, but not very threatening in terms of wind damage or coastal flooding or flooding rain. Friday is a dry reprieve between that Wednesday, Thursday system and whatever happens on the weekend. And then we warm up as we go into next Monday here, both inland and at the shore. And we look at the shore 7-day here, low temperatures in the 50s throughout the next 6 days. So, you might not even need the heat on at night here as we go into the next 7 days. You can check out more from me and our lead weather team with our Across the Sky podcast. We just dropped a new episode this past Monday about tornadotalk.com, telling the stories of peoples whose lives were impacted from tornadoes years and